This is a story of my stage moments from when I was a little girl. We went to live at Belford between Alnwick and Berwick. And in this village, every year they put on an operetta. And I was only about 6, so all the little girls were fairies in this operetta. We did toe dancing, we had special toe shoes sent for, and each year we were there for 2 years and we did 2 operettas. One was called The Legend of St. Yvonne. After 2 years, my father came back to Newcastle. He got another job. I went to another school, of course. In my 10 years of schooling, I was at 5 schools, all in the West End of Newcastle. I started at Canning Street as an infant, then we went to Belford, then we came back and I went to Canning Street again. Then we got rooms and I went to Atkinson Road School. And then from Atkinson Road School, I went back. We got a house up in the West End. We lived at Canning Street again. And then from Canning Street, I went to Pendower Commercial when I sat the scholarship, what was called the scholarship exam. When I'd been at Pendower Commercial School 2 or 3 years, the headmaster announced that he had commissioned a theatre and we were going to do some school plays on at this theatre, the People's Theatre at Rye Hill it was called. And so rehearsals were set in motion, and he asked from the school hall if anyone was interested to come to his office. So, of course, I was interested, so I went to see him and took my name and address, and I was cast as, I was very fair hair then, I was cast as Titania in The Midsummer Night's Dream. As well on the programme, there was Swedish dancing, there was a Geordie play, and there was the Shakespeare excerpt, of course, and then various singing. And so we had this theatre for 2 or 3 nights, and I had to rehearse with the teacher quite a few times to make sure that my voice went right to the back of the theatre. And what I was rehearsing in was this excerpt from Midsummer Night's Dream. And it was, I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where oxlips and the nodding violet blows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with music and delight. After that, I left school and then started work, of course. I was learning shorthand and typing at Pendower. I always had an office job. And eventually I got married, and then I joined the Westgate Towns Women's Guild. And they had a drama group. And every year they used to have a drama festival, and it was held in the Brunswick Church Hall in Newcastle. There were 3 nights of 4 one-act plays each night, and our one-act play, I was cast as the little Cockney adenoidal maid. And this ran for 3 nights, and at the end of the 3 nights, the adjudicator gave her verdict on the plays, and I was announced as the best individual player of the year.